$35,000 elephants were killed last year. The question is, how impactful will an event like this be? And it's symbolically very significant, and people ought to take heart that this is happening. I mean, it's the U.S. taking a leadership position and what they're calling a first step, regulating or eliminating the U.S. trade in ivory.
The main point of this crush is to send a signal to the world, to raise awareness about a crisis, an international crisis in illegal wildlife trafficking. We have to reduce the demand. We have to reverse that trend. We have to send the signal that ivory belongs to elephants, and it belongs to elephants in the wild.
This is a criminal problem. I mean, everybody talks about wildlife crime. We're not talking about elephant conservation here so much as crime. We need to identify not just poachers on the ground, but the organizer of those poachers. Who are the aggregators? Ivory is very difficult to move across borders. It weighs tons. To be able to move that, you have to be a powerful player and you have to have government connections. Follow the money. It's basic law enforcement, and in very rare cases is anybody doing it.
And it's easy to feel really despondent. We are witnessing a massacre of elephants of unprecedented proportions. And many people think it's just too late. The problem is too big. The demand is too enormous. Coming here to Colorado to see the crush is incredibly moving and inspiring for me. What I see is people on the other side of the planet joining Africa in a cause to save a species that only exists in the wild in Africa.
Philippines earlier this year crushed 5 tons of ivory. It's a very brave thing for them to do. We saw Gabon in West Africa destroy its ivory last year. Here, I think people in the US government are hoping that first the European countries may follow suit, that other countries will say we'll destroy our ivory stocks. But more, this is a first step to maybe more strongly regulating and banning the trade of ivory within the US borders. And that sort of principle, laying that sort of groundwork, everyone hopes will eventually be heard by China.